Mailboxes, etc. is a network of retail centers offering packing, shipping, logistics, communications, and marketing services to businesses and private customers that opened in 1980. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified of my latest videos. Please hit that like button and leave a suggestion or a comment. You might see that in a future video. Thanks for watching, and now back to a regular scheduled program.
Customer Appreciation Month gives us a chance to thank our customers for being loyal all year long.
2-cent copies.
Gives us a chance to introduce our services to new customers.
They've been going to the wrong places maybe. This is where they want to be.
49-cent fax.
It's Customer Appreciation Month.
We're sure you'll love it. That's why we offer these prices.
$2 off on UPS.
Those are great deals.
Come in, see how we do things. We're sure you'll be back.
Customer Appreciation Day is available at the following mailboxes, etc.
Mailboxes, etc. was founded in 1980 by Anthony DeCio. In 1980, the company had one store, U.S. Mailboxes. That morphed to Mailboxes, etc. USA, and finally to Mailboxes, etc. by 1983. Desiring a business of his own, DeCio and three partners envisioned an establishment at which people could conduct their postal business in an environment somewhat more agreeable than that of a typical U.S. post office, for a premium price, of course. They opened their first Mailbox etc. store in Carlsbad, California, with an initial investment of $25,000 from each partner. Initially, the company's core business was mailbox rental with 24-hour access. Among the other services offered were sales of postage stamps and wrapping and shipping of packages via independent delivery services such as FedEx and UPS. Within a short time, there were 3 Mailbox etc. outlets in operation. Funds for further expansion proved hard to come by, however, since banks and venture capitalists failed to grasp the potential of the concept. DeCio and his partners turned to franchising in order to finance their company's expansion. The first Mailbox etc. franchises were sold during the company's first year of operation, and by 1982 were selling franchises for multiple outlets. Despite the company's quick growth, squabbles arose between the partners, and as a result, DeCio paid about $900,000 for controlling interest in the company in 1983. It wasn't long before Mailboxes etc. began to evolve from a chain of surrogate post offices into a chain of surrogate offices for small business operators. Early on, DeCio realized that mailboxes and shipping made a pretty small hook on which to hang an entire franchise network. One of the first new services he added was sending and receiving faxes. From the beginning, an individual could pass a Mailbox etc. postal box off as an office suite number on a business card or letterhead. Now that person was able to list the fax number on a Mailbox etc. location as his or her number. In addition, Mailbox etc. could provide the cards, stationery, rubber stamps, and other business identification items that contain those numbers. As the 1980s continued, Mailbox etc. was able to take advantage of the explosion of home-based businesses in the United States. Mailbox etc. outlets were able to provide tiny firms that could not afford their own support staffs or equipment with the kinds of services that larger companies had in-house. In 1986, DeCio took the company public, selling most of the 51% of the company stock he then owned and raising about $5 million in capital to fuel further expansion. By 1987, there were more than 400 Mailbox etc. franchise locations in 37 states. Service continued to be the company's main competitive edge over the U.S. Post Office. By 1988, MBE stores were in 43 states and numbered more than 700. It is one of the fastest growing franchisors in the United States and nearing the head of the pack among non-food franchisors. Mailboxes etc. went international in 1988 as well. This was done by selling a master franchise for all of Canada to a company called Can Mail Inc. for a licensing fee of $500,000, plus a share of the royalties it received from its Canadian franchisees. Hold on. By 1990, the MBE chain was over 1,200 outlets strong, compared to about 230 from its nearest competitor, Pac-Mail. Stores were located in Mexico and Japan by this time. The company continued to add new services to its line, including electronic tax filing at many locations. As the popularity of MBE and the other retail postal centers grew, the company began to agitate for a better deal from the post office and private carriers such as UPS and FedEx, based on the volume of business the centers were generating for the carriers. MBE finally broke through in 1990 with an overnight carrier called DHL Worldwide. In exchange for a discount that allowed MBE to charge customers the same rate as if they had gone to DHL directly, MBE began serving as the official drop-off site for DHL. The addition of secretarial, answering, and other services made MBE even more of a one-stop business service center by the early 1990s. The company's success spawned a new wave of competitors with names like Postal Annex Plus, the packaging stores, and mail and more. But MBE remained the clear leader in this emerging industry, with several times as many outlets as the next largest chain. By 1993, MBE was well enough established on both the national and international levels that it was able to introduce its Big or Small, We Ship It All program, in which participating MBE stores had the capacity to ship just about any item to just about any destination in the world. MBE also forged an alliance with the Staples chain of office supply stores, giving rise to the appearance of MBE boutique stores inside of Staples outlets. In November of 1997, Mailbox Etc. became a subsidiary of U.S. Office Products Company, a firm that provided business services, office supplies, office furniture, and break room products such as coffee to corporations, schools, and other organizations. In 2001, UPS acquired Mailboxes Etc.'s locations in the United States and Canada. On April 7, 2003, UPS began converting the 3,000 Mailbox Etc. locations in the United States and Canada, at the time nearly 90% of the domestic U.S. network, to the UPS store, and began offering low UPS direct shipping rates, which averaged about 20% less. Although the Mailbox Etc. name is now the UPS store in the United States and Canada, the Mailbox Etc. Worldwide name is still used in Europe and around the world. It is currently owned by an Italian company that has almost 1,600 locations in 30 countries. What do you remember about Mailbox Etc.? Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Hey, if you just watched my video, thanks for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions.